pretty happy just to get in the playoff there. Obviously, I needed a really good finish to get there, and had some great shots coming down the stretch. And Sam let me off the hook big time there. That first playoff hole, I'd almost given him that, and then we had a couple of scrappy holes there, and then to hit the shot I hit on 18 on that fourth playoff hole was pretty surreal, to be honest. It's probably, well, actually it will be the best shot I've ever hit in my life. There's nothing close to that. And again, Sam probably let me off the hook making three putting there, but I felt like I put the pressure on him with that shot, and it was pretty cool to have a nice little tap in there and be able to soak it all in. It feels like yesterday we were doing this at Myrtle Beach, and I've played the PGA and Memorial since then, and seem to be making a habit of getting into majors last minute, which is not a bad problem to have. And my head's spinning. Obviously, I knew I was playing good golf coming into this week. Just wanted to give myself a chance come Sunday afternoon, and I did that and was really happy with how I conducted myself today. I was really patient early, felt like I wasn't quite there, and as I said, I hit some great shots down the stretch to get into that playoff, and anything can happen, and I was lucky enough it fell my way. Well, if you'd have seen any of the ones I had in Europe, you wouldn't say that. I didn't have a great record in Europe in playoffs, but I feel like you've got to take it on a little bit. It becomes match play. You kind of want to put the pressure on your opponent a little bit, and that's why I took that shot on the second playoff hole, and obviously why I took it on again on the fourth. And I think Sam's going to be a little bit gutted. He probably felt like he let that slip a little bit, especially the first playoff hole. But you need a little bit of luck in this game as well, and I was very lucky in that regard. And I was very happy in the end. I took that shot on 18 and hit the shot I hit. As I said, it's probably the greatest shot I've ever hit, and especially with a 3-wood into a par 5 over water, it doesn't really get too much better than that. I probably haven't had quite a chance to process that yet, but I mean, it's such an iconic tournament. So much history here, and to get my name on that trophy is amazing. I remember watching it years ago, when I was playing on the Aussie Tour, and thinking it looked like a really awesome event, and to get a chance to play in it and have a couple of good weeks last year, and this year, obviously this year is a little better, is amazing. And to see some of the names that are on that trophy and have my name on there with it is amazing. I think I've been in a 4-hole playoff once before and come out the other side of it, and it's pretty frustrating because I think for that many holes you always feel like you're going to have at least one putt at it to win. But I think with a playoff, anything can happen in it. If whatever you can do to keep going, you feel like you've always got a chance, and it's kind of easy to get up for. I feel like I'm probably not going to sleep very well tonight. My nerves are going to be pretty frayed after that many holes, and that many holes under that kind of pressure, but it's all worth it in the end. I've seen enough stuff on social media and talked to a couple of guys that went early this week, and it sounds like it's going to be a proper beat up, which it'll be fun. I've heard it's a fantastic golf course. It's hard, the greens are tricky, they're going to be running scary fast, and from what it looks like, the rough is straight hack out. So going to be a little different than this week. I don't think 18 under is going to be needed next week. I like that style of golf. Maybe not every week, but it's fun to play every now and again, and that par's a good score, and probably going to take it easy on Monday and try to figure out Oakmont in 2 days and see what happens. But it's nice to be in the field, that's for sure.